Hi, we are CTE Podcast. I'm Emma.
I'm Colin.
And I'm Tegan. This episode will be collaborating with a very special guest today.
I'm Ferdos, and I have a podcast on foreseen language.
So, Ferdos is here to help us talk about our podcast and ask any questions she has about it.
And we thought Frudo's expertise in body language would add some compelling points to our topic on women's prison psychology. So,
This
one
starts with
of
Me?
yeah.
Where? Oh. So, we're first going to start off with the dehumanization that starts in prisons, which is you.
Oh.
It's
No,
all of us.
Yeah, all of us.
It's all
Okay.
of us. So there's a lot of dehumanizing. They will drag them around and they don't give them probably more than one set of clothes most of the time. Maybe two. And it's always...
If you're lucky.
Clothing's commissary stuff.
No, you're given
You're
one
allowed
set of
one.
clothing. You get a shirt and some pants, and for women, bra and underwear. You're not allowed to wear the stuff you go in with.
Really?
Mm-mm.
No.
Sometimes they let you keep a bra if it doesn't have any wires.
Yeah. Or they can take the wires out sometimes. They'll cut it.
But- And then if you want another bra or underwear or pads or tampons or anything that you need to survive in life as a woman, it is very
Costs.
expensive and you need to get it from commissary, and sometimes even when you order it, you don't get it.
No.
So
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. So, they're also told that
Because I need to be over.
get closer. You like Tegan. Get closer to Tegan.
Shimmy, shimmy.
I'm on my knees.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh dear.
It's fine.
The
I don't-
table's like making out with my ribcage. That's great.
In my research, we explored a lot of topics like religious trauma, and I think a main factor or fact that came up was that a lot of criminals will always have some kind of resentment or revenge in them. So maybe this dehumanization can come from maybe not just the guards, but also the women to each other. Maybe they could be taking out their anger or any negative feelings on each other.
Yeah, so not unless you are considered the main religion in that area, they most of the time do not abide to any rules or laws that you have to follow. So a lot of women who wear headscarves aren't allowed to wear their headscarves.
Oh yeah, that's cruel. I've heard of that.
Even if there's men guards around. Also, the men guards will, if you are refusing in any way, they will grab you and force you around. And so...
I wonder why these are the kind
And
of
this
guards in
is
prison.
most of the time men that have trained in the U.S. military and that have trained in the police academy in the United States of America. These are men that know respect, know justice, know all the rules, grabbing and forcing women in custody around the rag dolls.
Is there a reason why these guards or men are like this?
So it's kind of shown that prison guards are either there for different reasons, and it can either be to bring good, or they have a power concept.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of the
That's-
time, guard prisons, if they do
Prison
do
guards.
that, prison guards, sorry,
Guards.
tend to do that when they have a
No.
power complex.
Yeah.
Or,
Oh yeah,
A
that's
lot
common.
of
That's a
control.
really common theme I'd see.
Yeah.
And honestly, most prison guards go in for good and they want to change things, but then they either get influenced or once they start getting disrespected enough because the prisoners are mad, they're angry, they've been mistreated by multiple prison guards at
Yeah.
once.
Yeah.
Why should they trust you?
Exactly. And this can go on for years and years, like
Mhm.
up to a life sentence it can be going on for.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And most
so-
reports on prison guards don't go anywhere.
You're allowed to file a report. It might take weeks to even be able to file one,
Mm-hmm.
but legally you're allowed to. Though most of the time, they just happen to disappear. It's crazy.
Happen to disappear.
Um,
I think power complex is like a big thing, a big theme between like men and women, and I guess really apparent in like women's prisons.
yeah, it makes them feel better about themselves, and a lot of them will try and reason on why they're doing that because they are prisoners. They've obviously done something against the law, but that is still not a reason to. They are still a human being, and so we are trying to look for some ways to help them feel more human.
What are some solutions or any kind of resolutions you've come up with?
One solution/resolution that I am mostly working on is giving them ways to feel more human. So cosmetics, which I know everyone's like makeup, but it's not just makeup. It's also hair and skincare. So showering to make themselves feel clean, treating any skin condition because they don't treat skin conditions.
They don't- so in prisons, if you have, say, any disease or any eczema, if you have eczema, if you have psoriasis, if you have, say, you got a UTI, say something unfortunate happened with anything that's very private, it doesn't get treated and you get to just
Suck
live
it up.
there.
sit with it.
Yeah,
Dang.
you can buy lotion in commissary. It will
Not
be
that big.
this big. It will be
Really?
water based,
Oh, that sucks.
so it will not soak into your skin very well.
I think-
Everything from commissary is tiny and like ridiculous
So-
amounts of price.
You know those like free samples in like hotels?
Oh right, like that.
It's like that, and they're supposed to go off of a month because I believe they're only supposed to buy commissary monthly.
I think it's honestly that's a really good solution. I like that. Maybe that can make them feel cleaner, and maybe it's also not just a physical. I mean, that's a big part of it. It could also contribute to like their mental well-being,
Yeah.
knowing that they have something good to take care of themselves with. They have a reason to appear, you know, like make a what do you call it? An
reason
appearance.
to smile, a reason
Yeah.
to
Maybe something to make them feel more confident in prison, give them a little more power.
in a powerless situation.
Yeah.
especially.
Even if it's a small step, it can do a lot.
That is all we can do for today. We are so happy that we could have you. Thank you so much for your
Thank you for
input.
having me.
This was really great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have anything?
You close.
I don't have anything
You
to say.
close.
Peace out, Girl Scout.